Right, we're now cutting across to this roadshow that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is conducting, and the roadshow happening in the state of Karnataka. You remember, this is the last leg of hectic campaigning that has been going on in the state. He is in Tumakuru right now. He also addressed a rally earlier where he took multiple pot shots at the Congress party, asking them questions about their narrative, their strategy, their appeasement politics. Sharp barbs and attacks coming in from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. These are the live visuals coming in from Tumakuru, where he is holding this road show. The battle for Karnataka, of course, the campaigning is in the last leg. This is going to be very important. It's going to be critical. Keeping in mind that the BJP would want to come back to power, this is a state that the BJP considers as its gateway to the south, to its ambitious project of, enhancing its reach in the southern part of the country. For the Congress party, it's a battle of prestige. If they're not able to come to power in a state like Karnataka, where they believe they have the narrative and the sway in their favor, then it's a big question mark on what can they do in the run-up to 2024. And this is one of the biggest electoral battles before the big elections of Lok Sabha in the year of 2024. Of course, we'll have elections of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh in the end of this year today as well. But Karnataka, of course, is a big battle to watch out for. Let's talk about the political narrative that we have seen. While the Congress party continued to speak of multiple issues which were about corruption and 40% Sarkar, we had the BJP which was focusing on other things. They said, look, it's the Congress party which is misleading the people, and more importantly, there are other issues on which the BJP has delivered on the governance promises. Well, those are the live visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's roadshow in Tumakuru. We'll continue getting you all the details and what exactly is happening. This is the blitzkrieg of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have had Home Minister Amit Shah, BJP President JP Nadda. All the big names from the national politics take brand Narendra Modi and the double engine ki sarkar promise to the state of Karnataka, promising the voters that if they vote for BJP, it's the double engine ki sarkar that they're voting for. Interestingly, from the Congress party, there is also a lot of promises that have come in on the freebie, whether it's about free electricity, giving 2,000 rupees to the women head of the family, and unemployment kind of a money, some allowance they want to give to the people who are unemployed in the state. The BJP calls it the politics of the freebie. It's not a welfare mechanism which can be carried out. That's what the BJP has said. Marya with us on the broadcast. Marya, Prime Minister's roadshow in Tumakuru, what is the message that the Prime Minister takes?
Yes, so this is national versus local that is playing out in Karnataka. The BJP, particularly with Prime Minister on the ground, is hoping that his charisma, his charm will ensure the return of the Bommai government. On the other hand, you have the Congress party, which is fighting these elections purely on local issues. That's why the local candidate and all that has been the focus of the Congress party. But the Prime Minister, is trying to, keep that balance between the road shows and the rallies. Today there will be two road shows that he'll be holding. There will be another road show that is scheduled for tomorrow. The message from the BJP is loud and clear. This is about infusing the cadre. In the last 2 weeks, what has happened is, Anusha, that an election which was seen as an advantage Congress election has now become a contest, in which in multiple pockets we are seeing, particularly where the BJP has tried to make it about personal attack against the Prime Minister with Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, making that poisonous snake comment against the Prime Minister. Then came Priyank Kharge's comment of Nalayak Beta. All these, of course, being challenged by the Election Commission. And then the larger question was of the Bajrang Dal ban being included in the Congress party's manifesto, which the BJP saw that as an opening. And in an election season, each and every opportunity that is given by opposition on a platter would obviously mean that the BJP will be hitting that ball out of the park. So that is what we are seeing right now. The Prime Minister trying to infuse the cadres, trying to send that message that this is an election which is being fought to be won, that this is not good enough to ensure that the BJP emerges as the single largest party perhaps, but it is important that the window to the south, the state which is being seen as the only state, of course, where the BJP has power in Karnataka, in southern India, remains with the BJP. BJP is incumbent here. And, Prime Minister is hoping that anti-incumbency against the Bommai government is actually offset by the larger national message that he is carrying now.
Interestingly, there's also this concept, Marya, of floating voters. And as you pointed out, that the Congress party earlier had the focus in the political discourse on the local issues, on the 40% commission allegation that they've put. But suddenly it seems that the BJP is getting the narrative somehow in their favor and in the direction that they want it to be steered into. In the last leg, getting this kind of control for any political party, how critical that can be?
Yes. In states like Karnataka, it becomes important because there is a third party as well. In this side, it is the JDS, which has a captive vote bank. So, so far the BJP and the Congress have tried to convert this into a bipolar contest, but particularly the Congress, because they are hoping that anti-incumbency against the Bommai government would mean pro-incumbency for them. But what we are seeing right now is a battle of narratives, in which the Congress is saying that this is purely about local issues, the corruption charge. In fact, in newspapers today in Karnataka, in almost 40 newspapers, massive ads have come out in which the corruption rate of the Bommai government is out there in the papers. So the BJP and the Congress are in this battle of narrative. They understand fully well. It's not as much about the floating voters or the fence sitters. It is more to do with ensuring that the caste comes at play, the Hindutva angle comes at play. And when all those narratives come at play, that is where the BJP sees a possible opening for itself in these elections.
About 84 swing seats which are likely to help the electoral fortunes in Karnataka, whether it's the Congress or the BJP. And let's see which political party is able to get the political narrative right, the timing right, and more importantly, the caste and the religious calculations right in this big battle for the state of Karnataka. We'll continue tracking this story and much more here on CNN News 18. The visuals on your screen of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's rally in Tumakuru. Right now, we're stepping into a short break.